Good Wednesday morning. Get ready to bundle up.
Temperatures about to plunge across much of the country. It is December 3rd. This is today. Winter's wrath. Cleanup underway from the first major storm of the season.
20 cars off the road in about 20-minute drive.
Up to a foot of snow in parts of New England, and this morning, tens of millions now bracing for brutal cold. Sub-zero temps in the Midwest. Records set to fall in the Northeast. And Al's got your full forecast. On defense, Secretary Hegseth further distances himself from that controversial boat strike in the Caribbean.
I did not personally see survivors, but I stand because the thing was on fire. This is called the fog of war. President
Trump standing by him amid mounting pressure from both sides of the aisle. We'll have the very latest from Washington. Face-to-face, top American officials in Moscow pushing for peace, meeting with Vladimir Putin for 5 hours, but no breakthrough. What both sides are saying about their high-stakes talks and what's next in a live report. Minute by minute, new details on the manhunt for accused CEO killer Luigi Mangione revealed for the very first time in court. Just ahead, the police body cam showing the moment of his arrest and the first officer to confront him on the witness stand. Alarming incidents.
What the is that Waymo doing?
Video of a self-driving car passing through an active police scene now going viral and shining a new light on the potential dangers of those driverless vehicles. All that plus lottery fever, the Powerball jackpot soaring to nearly $800 million with the next drawing just hours away. And 'tis the season.
One. There you go.
The U.S. Capitol Christmas tree set aglow as we get ready to flip the switch on the most iconic holiday symbol of them all, that beautiful Norway spruce right here in Rock Center. Today, Wednesday, December 3rd, 2025.
From NBC News, this is Today with Savannah Guthrie and Craig Melvin. Live from Studio 1A in Rockefeller Plaza.
Hi there, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to Today. Nice to have you with us on a Wednesday morning. We've got Willie in for Craig, who is on assignment.
And we begin this morning with that nasty winter weather that's brought some of the first snow of the season to millions of Americans.
Yes, here was the scene in West Hartford, Connecticut. That tractor trailer rolling over after hitting icy conditions on I-84. Other areas of the Northeast seeing as much as a foot of snow if you're traveling today.
But this morning, the major story is frigid temperatures for much of the central United States, and that cold air will be moving east later this week.
Of course, the big question, what will the weather be like for tonight's big tree lighting here at Rockefeller Center? We've got it all covered, including Al's full forecast. But let's start this morning with NBC's Erin McLaughlin. She is in a snow-covered Moosic, Pennsylvania this morning. The temperature there has dropped into the low 20s. It's a cold one, Erin. I see you got your hat on. You're ready for this weather, but it must feel pretty frigid.
Good morning, Savannah. Millions across the Northeast are digging out after the first big snow of the season created absolute chaos on the roads with spinouts and one insane near miss. Overnight, a fast-moving storm slamming the East Coast, dumping up to 10 inches of snow in some areas. The first blast of winter for many, wreaking havoc on the roads. In Connecticut, a tractor-trailer overturning on the ice, causing a massive backup. And another highway in Pennsylvania shut down after multiple trucks crashed.
Put on your flashing hazard lights, stand well clear of approaching traffic.
Authorities reporting hundreds of emergency calls for accidents and stalled vehicles. In West Virginia, a dramatic rescue.
Multiple callers advised that the semi is hanging off of the bridge. Debris everywhere.
After a big rig slid off the side of a bridge. According to reports, the truck's load of bricks, the only thing keeping the tractor trailer from completely falling. The driver hanging precariously for over 5 hours before being pulled to safety. Across the Northeast, snowplows in overdrive.
A lot messier than what I thought it was going to be.
While others hunkered down to ride out the storm, with ice melt and snow shovels flying off shelves at this hardware store in Connecticut.
Oh, we've been super busy.
Business may be good, but some customers wish the snow stayed away.
It's a little too early for me. After Christmas is good, right around Christmas is good.
But for others, the storm providing the first fun of the season.
Snowmen, hot cocoa, finishing up the Christmas decorations inside. It's the perfect snow day.
And some chilly traditions.
In the first storm of the year, I always wear shorts. It's just a very New England thing.
The winter storm may have pushed out, but it left behind some pretty chilly temps here in Moosic. It is 24 degrees, and I can confirm it feels absolutely freezing. And another Arctic blast is on the way with record lows in the forecast for the Midwest to New England. Savannah.
All right, Aaron, thank you. Those Northeastern shorts wears. They must know my third grade boy. He doesn't want the world to know he owns pants.
I know that vibe.
Yeah.
Shorts all year round.
I mean, seriously. Actually, we have some members of the crew who do that, don't we?
That's right. Joey is one of our audio guys, and when he wears long pants, you know it's all over. But in the meantime, here goes this. There's Joey right over there. You just come in real quick, Joey. See, there.
Show.
We like to call him Joey Pants.
I call him Joey Long Pants.
All right. Okay, get out of here, Joey. Okay. Anyway, there goes the storm along with Joey. We get it out of here. That's that. Okay, next thing we've got to worry about, this Arctic front, this Clipper system, going to be diving south from Canada, bringing in frigid air through tomorrow. Arctic air spilling into the Midwest, Northeast, potential record lows tomorrow and Friday from Wausau, Kansas City, Youngstown, Ohio, Manchester, Allentown, PA. Look at these temperatures. So daytime highs today, it's going to feel like -7 in Fargo, 20 in Denver, Waterloo, Iowa. You're going to feel like 19 for tomorrow. Look at these temperatures tomorrow morning. Des Moines, these are air temperatures. -10 in Des Moines, -6 in Minneapolis, 0 in Green Bay, 3 in Champaign. And then this week, we move on into tomorrow's highs, only feeling like 9 in Chicago, 12 in Detroit, 25 in Louisville. And by later this afternoon, we've got this Clipper coming down. This is the one that's going to bring the cold air. It doesn't make it in time for the lighting, so we're not going to be seeing any light snow flurries. Tonight, between 8 to 10, clear, cold, light winds, temperature of 35 degrees, guys. So we've got perfect weather for the lighting of the tree. And remember, once the tree gets lit, we all get lit. All
you
right.
can bank on that, Al. Thank you.
Thanks, Al.
Also this morning, even more pressure is mounting on the Pentagon over that controversial second strike on an alleged drug boat in the Caribbean. This happened back in September. Well, the Defense Secretary, Pete Hegseth, has further distanced himself from the decision, now saying he was not in the room when it was carried out. NBC's chief White House correspondent Peter Alexander picks it up from there. Peter, good morning.
Savannah, good morning to you. Amid escalating criticism over that follow-up strike on a suspected drug boat, President Trump is standing by his Defense Secretary, Pete Hegseth, and the Pentagon chief's insistence that he did not personally order it. After Hegseth's remarks yesterday, the president praised him, saying, "Good job," as lawmakers push for more answers. This morning, President Trump and Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth distancing themselves from the growing controversy around that September attack, where the military launched a second strike on an alleged Venezuelan drug boat in the Caribbean, killing survivors of the initial attack, according to one U.S. official and a source familiar with the Pentagon's actions. Hegseth saying yesterday he watched the first strike live, then left for other meetings before learning a second strike took place.
I did not personally see survivors, but I stand, because the thing was on fire. It was exploded and fire and smoke. You can't see anything. You got digital. This is called the fog of war.
Some legal experts say if the second strike was ordered to kill people who were otherwise incapacitated, it amounts to a war crime. Hegseth saying Admiral Frank Bradley, the commander of the operation, made the decision, adding that he stands by it. Bradley is set to speak with lawmakers this week, some, including one Republican, expressing concerns he's being made a scapegoat.
Looks to me like they're trying to pin the blame on somebody else and not them.
The president deferring to Hegseth.
But to me, it was an attack. It wasn't one strike, two strikes, three strikes. I didn't know about the second strike. I didn't know anything about people. I wasn't involved in it.
President Trump also saying there are more attacks to come.
We have to will attack on land also.
In the same marathon cabinet meeting, President Trump also focused on immigration, and overnight, the White House announced it is pausing immigration applications for people from 19 countries already facing restricted travel. In a new memo, the U.S. deeming those countries high risk, part of new immigration policies, after 2 National Guard members were attacked, allegedly by an Afghan national, last week. Afghanistan on the pause list, along with other countries, including Somalia. Somali immigrants also the target of a tirade by the president yesterday.
We're going to go the wrong way if we keep taking in garbage into our country.
Ending on this message.
When they come from hell and they complain and do nothing but bitch, let them go back to where they came from and fix it.
That presidential tirade there does not come in a vacuum. In fact, a senior law enforcement official tells NBC News that Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE, is preparing to target undocumented immigrants in the Minneapolis-St. Paul area this week. Notably, the Twin Cities there have the largest Somali population in the U.S. As for those attacks, drug traffickers, the president said there are likely more strikes to come and that the U.S. will attack on land, Savannah, if necessary.
Peter Alexander at the White House, thank you.
To Tennessee now, where Republican Matt Van Epps won a hotly contested and closely watched special election for a deep red congressional seat. Van Epps held off a well-funded challenge from Democrat Afton Bain by about 9% of the vote. President Trump carried that district by 22 points just last year. Van Epps ran a reliably MAGA campaign, promised to continue the legacy of Mark Green, a Republican who resigned from that seat earlier this year.
We turn now to the push for peace in Ukraine. 5 hours of talks between top U.S. negotiators and Vladimir Putin ended without a breakthrough. But this morning, Russia is calling that meeting constructive. NBC's chief international correspondent Keir Simmons in Moscow for us with the latest. Keir, good morning.
Savannah, good morning to you. The Trump team left Moscow in the middle of the night after a short trip to the U.S. embassy behind me there. The Russians said that was in order for them to phone home to President Trump. President Trump's son-in-law and his envoy, Jared Kushner and Steve Witkoff, made progress, the Russians say, but as of now, no deal. This morning, despite early smiles and warm words, President Putin declaring, "Pleased to see you."
Pleased to see you.
The Kremlin says there was no breakthrough. President Trump's son-in-law and envoy meeting President Putin for 5 hours. The focus on the Russian leader, part of the U.S.'s push for peace.
The decisions have to be made in the case of Russia by Putin alone, not his advisors. Only Putin can end this war on the Russian side.
We could agree on some things, Putin's aide told reporters afterwards, but a number of proposals drew criticism from Putin. On the crucial question of territory, which Russia wants Ukraine to give up, a compromise hasn't been found yet, he says. Kushner and Witkoff began the day meeting President Putin's envoy for lunch at a swanky Moscow restaurant, then walking around Red Square and a Christmas market. They were seen walking into the Kremlin, but while they waited, President Putin, in uncompromising mood, told reporters recent changes to the U.S. peace plan were absolutely unacceptable, even saying, "If Europe wants to wage a war with us and starts it, we're ready." While watching from afar, President Trump appearing to foreshadow a less than satisfying outcome.
Not an easy situation, let me tell you. What a mess.
And in Europe, President Zelensky calling for real peace.
A peace without humiliation and based on something truly real.
And Savannah, this morning, the Kremlin insisting that President Putin did not reject President Trump's peace plan, saying they are willing to meet as often as possible. But Savannah, the headline is the Kremlin saying that parts of this deal are simply unacceptable. Savannah?
Keir Simmons in Moscow. Thank you.
Also this morning, new details are emerging on the arrest of the man accused in last year's brazen murder of a top healthcare CEO here in New York. The first police officer to confront Luigi Mangione, testifying during a closely watched pretrial hearing. NBC's Stephanie Gosk was in the courtroom. She joins us now with the latest. Steph, good morning.
Hey, Willie, good morning. Prosecutors are focusing a lot of this hearing on a minute-by-minute retelling of what happened at that McDonald's in Altoona, Pennsylvania. Security video, testimony, and footage from multiple police body cameras being used to document the tense and sometimes surprising moments when the nationwide manhunt came to an end.
In court, accused killer Luigi Mangione sat next to his lawyers watching police body cam footage of his own arrest in Altoona, Pennsylvania, a nearly 5-hour drive from where United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson was gunned down in Midtown Manhattan. Officer Joseph Detweiler got the call last December that the gunman might be at the local McDonald's. In the body cam footage presented by prosecutors, Detweiler says he responded 10-4, semi-sarcastically, telling the court Tuesday, "I didn't think it was going to be him." Getting a text from his lieutenant, "If you get the NYC shooter, I will buy you a hoagie." But when Detweiler confronts Mangione, asking him to pull down his mask, Detweiler testified, "I knew it was him immediately," noticing Mangione was very nervous and his fingers shaking. Detweiler testified the Ivy League grad handed him a fake ID and said he was homeless. The defense is arguing in this pretrial hearing that police illegally searched Mangione's backpack without getting a warrant. They want all the evidence found inside to be suppressed during trial, including a gun, bullets, and Mangione's alleged writings. Mangione has pleaded not guilty to state and federal murder charges.
It's the defense that makes the motion to throw all this out, to suppress this evidence. But it's the prosecutors who now have the burden to establish what police did was appropriate and constitutional.
Prosecutors say the search was justified in part because there were safety concerns. Detweiler told the court that he thought a firearm could possibly be in the bag.
Beyond what was found in the backpack, the officers searched Mangione himself and found thousands of dollars in cash and $100 bills, some foreign currency, a knife, and a jar of peanut butter. Court is non-session today. They'll be back in session on Thursday, guys.
You get the sense those officers were stunned that he was in the McDonald's in their town.
Yes, small town in Altoona, Pennsylvania. Yeah. They didn't think it was going to be him, and lo and behold, it was.
Extraordinary day in court. Steph, thanks so much.
You're welcome. Thank you so much. Well, the excitement is building, not just for tonight's tree lighting here at Rock Center, but also for the Powerball drawing. The jackpot is skyrocketing once again. It now sits at a cool $775 million. That is the 8th largest jackpot in Powerball history. No one has hit the big prize since early September, so the jackpot just keeps growing and growing. The next drawing is tonight.
That's a big number. All right, Al. Got the rest of the forecast for us this morning?
We got a lot of low numbers coming up here, especially Friday morning, coldest air of the season. More than a dozen record lows are likely. Chicago, possible. Buffalo, Indianapolis. It's going to feel like 10 degrees in Columbus. Boston, we're going to be at 14 degrees with a wind chill of 2 degrees, and then we make our way into the weekend, and it stays cold. Into the mid-20s in Burlington. New York City will be in the upper 30s, low to mid-30s into Pittsburgh. Chicago, we're looking at temperatures in the mid-20s. We're going to get to your local forecast coming up in the next 30 seconds.
Back with that heart-tugging ending to Toy Story 3. As Carson joins us, and there's a reason we're showing that.
Yeah, I feel my unit tear started welling up.
Yeah, that one tear that comes down.
It just reminds me that an item I have today in PopStart is a major director who listed that movie as one of his favorite movies of the century. Of course it is, and we'll tell you who that director is and the other movies who made that list.
Okay, a sneak peek of the sneak peek. I love it. Let's get right to another viral incident involving a self-driving car. Of course, it's raising new safety concerns.
Take a look at this. You can see that Waymo taxi making a turn directly into an active police scene right in downtown Los Angeles. NBC's Liz Kreutz joins us from L.A. with more. Liz, what happened here?
Well, hey, guys, good morning. You know, there are many reasons that people are loving this new technology. Some find it safer to not be in the car with a stranger. Others like that you don't have to talk to anyone. But yeah, there is no question they are far from perfect, especially like in this case when they encounter an unusual situation on the road.
This morning, yet another video raising questions about driverless cars and their safety.
What the is that Waymo doing?
In this video taken over the holiday weekend in downtown Los Angeles, you can see a Waymo taxi driving right into an active traffic stop, past a row of police cars and a suspect lying on the ground. Moments after the vehicle made that turn, officers approached the suspect with weapons drawn.
When you watch that video, does that Waymo do the right thing?
That looked very dangerous to me.
The incident just the latest example of this new technology responding questionably to real-world situations, something parodied in HBO's Silicon Valley.
What's happening?
When a passenger gets stuck in a malfunctioning robotaxi and ends up in a shipping container.
That's not good.
In a case of life imitating art,
why is this thing going in a circle? I'm getting dizzy.
Last year, a man got stuck in a Waymo after it repeatedly circled around a parking lot at the Phoenix airport.
This car is just going in circles.
In another case, a robotaxi is seen here driving into a construction zone. And in Atlanta, Waymos have repeatedly driven past stopped school buses, prompting a federal investigation. Waymo's co-CEO recently praising the safety record of the cars, saying their data shows they have 90% fewer serious crashes.
It's actually been determined that the Waymo driver is 5 times safer than a human driver and 12 times safer than a human driver as it relates to pedestrians.
In this latest incident, Waymo defended the car's actions, telling NBC News that when the robotaxi came across the scene, it turned into an unblocked area where other cars were also driving, and that it quickly left, adding in a statement, safety is our highest priority, and that when we encounter unusual events like this one, we learn from them.
So, Liz, remind us where these cars are in terms of which cities. I know San Francisco uses them quite a bit, and really how rapidly they're expanding across the country.
Yeah, Willie, they are growing so fast right now. In addition to here in LA, they're already, like you mentioned, in San Francisco, Phoenix, Austin, and Atlanta. They've even recently begun offering some freeway rides in some of those areas. Waymo is also currently testing their cars where you guys are in New York City. And get ready because they're about to launch in 10 more cities next year, including Las Vegas, Dallas, Nashville, Miami, and Washington, D.C. Willie.
Yeah, the technology's coming. It's going to be ever. A little tougher here in New York. Good luck.
Actually, maybe it's easy because you just sit there in traffic.
That's true.
You just
right.
Need, but who's going to cuss and yell out the window and honk the horn?
That's right.
They need to program it for our town.
Liz, thanks very much.
Coming up, you see them every time you scroll. Ads for promising new medical products and treatments. But how do you know what's real and what is actually an AI-driven scam? Don't miss our deep dive into the latest deep fakes.
But first, Maggie Vespa is exploring another big real or artificial debate, this one over Christmas trees.
Hey guys, good morning. Yeah, a very different kind of debate with you, Will. With millions of Americans decking the halls as we speak, where does America stand on the real versus fake Christmas tree debate? And how do you find the best tree for you? We'll unpack the Yuletide details. That's coming up.
We are back at 7:38. They're playing our song, and that magnificent 75-foot Norway spruce right across the street, ready for its big moment, just a few short hours away now.
Oh, she ready. We're going to help set it aglow during Christmas in Rockefeller Center. This is such a fun night, star-studded. There's music. It will get you in the spirit, guaranteed.
I always have that picture of Chevy Chase, you know, in the movie, trying to just a big moment, it lights up. That'll hopefully not happen tonight. The festive occasion may have you thinking about getting your own tree if you haven't done that already. NBC's Maggie Vespa is at Abbey Farms. It's just outside Chicago with a handy guide for you. Hey, Maggie, good morning.
Yeah. Hey, guys. Good morning from Abbey Farms, as you said, in Aurora, Illinois, a beloved local holiday destination, complete this morning with various and very real fir trees, even complete. Look at this with real snow. Nothing fake here. Gotta love that. These are just some of the 350 million real Christmas trees growing on farms nationwide as millions of Americans this morning pine for their own perfect tree. 4! With the iconic Rockefeller Center Christmas tree set to dazzle once again, families nationwide are on the holiday hunt for their own perfect pine. Even if they have to brave brutal winter weather to find it.
Isn't it a beaut, Audrey?
She'll see it later, honey. Her eyes are frozen.
And in that modern Yuletide debate,
you're either from a fake tree family or a real tree family.
One recent survey shows 85% of Americans believe real Christmas trees bring joy to everyone who sees and smells them. This as analysts say tariffs are driving up prices of fake trees, 80% of them manufactured in China.
Every real Christmas tree sold in the United States is grown either here in the United States or in Canada.
I love Christmas. I love this time of year.
The real tree trend alive and well at Ivy's Christmas Trees in Chicago.
The real tree gives like more of the real Christmas vibe. It smells good. It just feels so warm and cozy.
I did it with my family growing up. It's just not as fun pulling out of a closet.
Expert tips for going the Realtree route. The cheapest options tend to be pine, Scotch, white, or Virginia. The longest lasting, fir, noble, Fraser, or balsam. For a unique scent, you could opt for the citrusy smelling Concolor on display at the White House this year.
I'm totally content with our fake tree. It does a really good job. It's really easy to set up.
Experts note fake trees have winning factors, from the lack of upkeep like watering and cleaning needles to their ability to hold heavier ornaments. Whichever route you choose, they say shop early to find the best deals and, of course, buy the tree that speaks to you.
Charlie Brown is a blockhead, but he did get a nice tree.
To bring the holiday spirit home. All right, so where do we stand on the real versus fake debate? Well, one recent survey actually found, guys, metaphorical drum roll please, that well over 80% of Americans planning to display a Christmas tree this year are actually going the artificial route. So do with that what you will. We'll see if those rising prices impact that. It is also worth noting, one final note, a different survey found that 84% of Realtree growers said they won't raise their prices. So a lot to consider there, guys, this morning. Back to you.
You two are in the majority.
You just dropped a bomb on us, Maggie. 83%. That's huge. I did go fake the first time this year. It's fake and it's spectacular. You two are in Team Real.
Yeah.
Al and I were out there with handsaws.
Well, I didn't do a handsaw. I cheated. I got one from the Ace Hardware in Chatham. I got a little DeWalt.
Yeah.
Like hot knife through butter.
Well, you know what? My fake tree is also self-lighting.
Yeah.
It comes pre-lit.
Well, Siri likes the white lights. I like the colored lights. There's just one button you can go. When I'm not home, it's white. When I'm home,
See,
it's
I'm mad because mine. I thought I was going to get one like yours that had the different colors.
You make
Mine
the big bucks. You got to shell up a little more for that one.
But I already paid for my tree. I don't want to buy another one.
Well, next year.
Okay.
Are there ornaments even on your tree? I mean,
how dare you? How dare you? Of course, there are ornaments handmade.
They're digital ornaments.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, we're going to light up the very real tree. Christmas in Rockefeller Center. Fun starts tonight, 8/7 Central, right here at NBC, streaming on Peacock, and the highlights tomorrow. Oh, plus, gosh, this is a long tease. We can't wait to show you how we brought a little pre-lighting cheer to 30 Rock, including a surprise visit to our friend Kelly Clarkson.
Oh my gosh, all right, that sounds fun.
Oh, yeah, there we are.
How about a look at the weather?
Okay, let's check it out, show you what we got going on. We talked about this front pushing through. It's going to bring some light snow to the Great Lakes, Midwest. Gusty winds going to enhance that snowfall around the Great Lakes. Now to the south, we got another system developing. Showers and storms along the Gulf Coast. Could be some localized flooding possible, especially some spots from Houston on to New Orleans. Could see upwards of 3 inches of rain. And up to the north, lake effect snow. Again, the UP of Michigan probably see the heaviest amounts, anywhere from 4 to 8 inches, 1 to 2 inch amounts along the eastern Great Lakes. The sunshine returns here in the east. We're looking for that frigid air mass to start making its way through the plain snowy conditions in the central Rockies. That's what's going on around the country. Here's what's happening in your neck of the woods. That's your latest weather. Hashtag PSSP.
All right, a little sneak peek for you. One series just smashed some serious records. I'll give you a second to try and guess which one.
Stranger Things.
Well, let's roll the tape.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought that was the tape.
Well,
after what we've been through, this thing it ties us together.
That's right. The first drop of episodes from Stranger Things Season 5 just had a record-breaking debut on Netflix. In its first 5 days alone, it got nearly 60 million views. Wow. That marks the all-time best premiere week for an English-language show on that streamer, and the third best overall, coming behind Seasons 2 and 3 of the Korean sci-fi series Squid Game. And the Hawkins gang isn't going anywhere because more episodes are arriving on Christmas before the cinematic release of the highly anticipated series finale. That will be released on New Year's Eve.
It's going to the theaters? Is that what you said?
No, it's going to be released on Netflix.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
For people like cinematic.
You said cinematic. I thought maybe that meant it was...
excuse me. It is going to theaters.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought so.
Hence the cinematic.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
I have to ask my 16-year-old for all of these details. So I watch Stranger Things.
Totally.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very
He knows.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
All right, the rest of Pop Start is just ahead. Plus, Carson's also leading our boost this morning, a special one tied to the holiday season. All of it right after this.
We're back with the boost. Jenna is off today, so Carson's got boost duty.
I am absolutely honored, and we've got a fun holiday commercial from the grocery chain Publix for you this morning. It stars a little girl who wants to have a word with Santa about something that I think, Savannah, you might be able to relate to, and that's having a birthday on or right around Christmas Day.
And I was born on Christmas Day. So you and I go way back. Everyone thinks a Christmas birthday is so great. Well, I think it stinks. My birthday is all about you. I know I'm supposed to love Christmas, but I'd love an actual birthday for once.
Wow, this is like a dramatic. I'm dying to know how this movie ends.
I know.
What's happening?
I'll tell you how it
ends. This takes a turn for the worse.
It ends with a combo gift.
Yes, it does. What is Publix doing to help the Christmas week babies? Well, they just dropped a very special treat that honors both birthdays celebrated around December and, of course, the big holiday. So behold the Merry Birthday.
Thank you,
wow.
Publix.
Hey, there you go, Publix.
I feel seen.
Does that help make you feel good?
I love it. You know what's so funny? There are a million funny memes. If you've got, my birthday's 2 days after Christmas.
Yeah.
My father's birthday was on Christmas Day. So we know what this is like. And my pastor at church actually sent me a meme that shows the wise men bringing baby Jesus their gifts. And it says, this is a combo birthday Christmas
Oh, that's
gift.
funny. Yeah.
I know, it's a very good meme.
It's funny, we just started making a cake for baby Jesus on Christmas. Craig Melvin's got us onto that tradition with the kids.
I
We
love
make a
that
cake
idea.
for baby Jesus for Christmas morning because it's,
I love that.
birthday.
Keep your eye on the reason.
That's right. Still ahead, guys. We've covered trees on Popstart. We're going to tackle another holiday debate, the best Christmas songs of the past quarter century.
Wow.
We're going to tell you who made Billboard's new list.
That's going to be controversial. Plus, the stars of the highly anticipated new movie, The Housemaid, Sydney Sweeney, Amanda Seyfried, here live after your local news. It's 8 o'clock on Today. Coming up, snowy start overnight. That fast-moving storm slamming the East Coast.
It's a little too early for me. After Christmas is good. Right around Christmas is good.
Delivering the first blast of winter for many and leaving behind frigid temps. Al's got your full forecast. Then, big break inside the new savings plan for families that includes tax-free government-funded money. A look at the major benefactors behind it and what all parents need to know. And buyer beware, a new warning about those online medical ads featuring major celebrities.
It was the only thing that brought back my mobility.
But are they really?
Is this the next frontier of AI and scams?
Yes, definitely it is about to explode.
This morning, how you can spot the fakes. All that plus Amanda Seyfried and Sydney Sweeney live in our studio.
I want you to feel safe here.
Lady A is here to get us into the holiday spirit.
Walking in a winter wonderland.
And that's a wrap. Our sneak peek at your 2025 Spotify Wrapped today, Wednesday, December 3rd, 2025.
Today I'm 70. Hi to my mom in Little Rock, Arkansas.
We love you. Travel for Vegas, Oklahoma.
Oregon, Trestle, Alabama, Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and all the way from Homer, Alaska. Girls trip from Mount Pleasant, Iowa.
I'm working late.
Good morning to my 3 brothers and 3 sisters in Roseburg, Oregon.
From Missouri, it's Joyce and Pat's birthday. Ready for the tree lighting tonight?
But first,
this is today.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Today, Wednesday morning. So glad you're with us. Got Willie in the house. Got Craig on assignment this morning, and a lot of folks are out there. I've seen some Christmas tree hats.
Oh, yeah.
Christmas tree costumes.
Well, it's tree lighting day.
I mean, people are into it.
Big day in New York City.
Yep.
You'll be there tonight as well.
We will. Let's get right to your news. 8 o'clock, we're going to start with that blast of wintry weather. Tens of millions of Americans now bracing for brutal cold. And it comes in the wake of that huge storm that swept across much of the country. Some areas in New England seeing up to 10 inches of snow. Here's a scene in Connecticut. A tractor trailer overturned on the ice, and that caused a massive backup. Another highway in Pennsylvania had to be shut down after multiple trucks crashed there. So much to discuss with Al. This has been a little bit dangerous.
That's right, guys. So here goes that storm moving out of Canada. That's the good news. We've got a frontal system that's getting ready to push in. That's going to be opening the back door to some really cold air that's going to start to make its way in here. This Arctic cold front, it's going to dive down south from Canada, bringing in that brutally cold air. In fact, this is going to be the coldest air of the season. Midwest, Northeast, potential record lows stretching from Lincoln, Nebraska, all the way to Manchester and Allentown, PA. For this week, for example, today, the daytime highs are going to feel like -2 in Bismarck, 24 in Omaha, 20 in Denver. Then we move on into tomorrow morning. Look at these wind chills. Going to feel like -18 in Des Moines, -16 in Minneapolis, 2 in St. Louis. We move on into tomorrow for the highs, only feeling like 9 in Chicago, 19 Columbus, 5 degrees in Wisconsin Dells. This Arctic Clipper comes down. It's not going to bring the snow in time, a few flakes in time for our tree lighting, but it's still going to be a beautiful night. Clear skies, a little on the cold side, but light winds, temperature about 35 degrees. But the good news is that system's out of here, guys, and then the cold air starts to make its way in.
Looks like a beautiful night tonight. Al, thanks so much. The White House yesterday announced the launch date for what it calls Trump Accounts, a program where families can save for their children's future, starting off with a free deposit from the government. The account's getting a big boost after a $6 billion pledge from tech billionaires Michael and Susan Dell. NBC senior business correspondent Christine Romans is here with more. Christine, good morning.
Good morning. Look, this is a trust fund, the president says, for babies born in 2025, 26, 27, 28. The government's going to put $1,000 into this investment account, invest it in low-cost, broad stock market index funds. And this is available really to anybody under 18, but that $1,000 the government's going to put in is for babies born basically during the second Trump administration. The money grows tax-free until 18, and then the kids get the money.
Do you have to sign up for this, or is this just automatic? You have a baby,
So
you have this
July
account.
4th, you'll be able to sign up for this. And the government, we're still working out the details of how the Treasury Department and the financial, a financial company will work on this. But essentially, that baby born, there will be that $1,000 there in this investment account for the parents to claim, and it will grow here tax-free. And then when the kid's 18, they can take the money out to start a business, to go to college, to buy a house, or to roll it into a traditional retirement account, and then that can continue to grow. So this is an idea of like getting a little bit of money in the stock market, so all kids born in this year and the next 3 years will have a little bit of a leg up.
And how does that $6 billion contribution from the Dells figure into all this?
Incredibly big charitable gift. I don't think we've ever seen something like this before. $6 billion the Dells are giving. They're actually broadening it out. So this is for kids under 10. They've looked at different zip codes that are under maybe $150,000, annual income, so that they can really target that money. But it's $250 they're putting into accounts as well. And they're challenging companies to match, because the thing about this account is that parents or companies or philanthropists or wealthy individuals can put $5,000 per kid per year until 18. That money really starts to grow. If you've got a company, for example, giving you a match, in this account to try to keep you, that could really get this account growing.
How is it different? Because, a lot of people put money in an IRA or whatever for their kids, or an educational account. How is this different than that?
It's quite similar, actually. It is basically a blend of a 529 college savings plan and a traditional kind of stock account. But the difference here is that they're talking about low-cost stock funds. The government's going to put $1,000 in to seed these. The Dells are going to put $250 in to seed them for 25 million other young people in this country. So it's an incredible leg up. And if you look at the math, you guys, if you put $5,000 in these accounts every year for 18 years, you're talking about like $190,000 in that account by the time the kid turns 18, if you can consistently invest in it. They want the American families to be able to, as the Treasury Secretary said, this is Wall Street kind of stuff, but Main Street should be able to benefit too.
And again, it's for babies born up until the end of Donald Trump's second term in 2029. All right, fascinating stuff. Christine, thanks.
Authorities responded this past weekend to a break-in at a liquor store in Ashland, Virginia, but the perpetrator was probably not who you might have suspected. It wasn't Willie Geist, no.
Hey,
look at that mess.
I pay for my
broken bottles of gin, vodka, and whiskey littering the aisles. Was Carson there? Puddles of booze covering the concrete floors. Turns out the burglar did not get far. They found him in the restroom, passed out. A reckless raccoon that did all that damage. Poor life choices. It certainly made the most of its night, paid the price. Animal control took him into custody. After a few hours sobering up, he was released back into the wild. How about that?
Real?
I don't know.
I've never broken into a liquor store, but I can relate to being on the bathroom floor.
Yes, the poor life choices.
Once or twice.
Yes,
Poor life choices, yes.
Well, years ago. We got the news covered. Carson, what's ahead?
All right, guys, talk about a genius promotion. Wait until you hear this surprise pub performance from the stars of the upcoming movie Song Sung Blue. We'll have it for you coming up.
All right, but first, an eye-opening look at medical ads that are all over your social media feeds. The problem is that a lot of them are deep fakes, using AI versions of stars and actual doctors to scam you. Vicky is here with what to watch out for right after this.
We are back, 8:12. Today's Consumer, and this morning, a warning, another one about those online ads for new medical products.
You've probably seen them on your feeds, offering what appears to be easy-to-use treatments for any number of ailments.
But as NBC's chief consumer investigative correspondent Vicky Nguyen is about to show us, in many cases, it really is buyer beware. Hey, Vicky.
Good morning, guys. Yeah, these ads are so convincing. These are products that claim to help you with everything from diabetes to lipedema to weight loss. They're all over social media, and they are so convincing because they often include videos of celebrities and real doctors endorsing the products. But as you're about to see, experts say it is all a ruse powered by the latest AI deepfakes designed to get your money.
Beth Holland is one of 17 million women in this country suffering from lipedema, a debilitating condition where abnormal fat builds up in the legs, causing swelling, bruising, and reduced mobility.
It just got so bad, and you can't lose weight. It's painful.
You secure deep, long-term transformation.
Then Beth saw this ad on Facebook for what looked like an amazing product, Svelta Vanastra, a skin cream to relieve lipedema's painful symptoms.
It's already been tested on over 11,532 women, with 96% reporting noticeable improvement.
The ad has testimonials from celebs, including Oprah, Carney Wilson, and Kelly Clarkson.
It was the only thing that brought back my mobility and finally got rid of the horrible cellulite and lipedema in my legs.
This was a life-changing solution for me. In less than a month, my lipedema that was at stage 2 was almost completely reversed.
It also includes an interview with Beth's own doctor, renowned lipedema surgeon Dr. David Amron.
Lipedema is a very under-recognized condition.
I thought it was affiliated with Dr. Amron. So I thought, oh, this is great.
Immediately, she ordered 6 bottles of the cream. Price tag, $300. What she didn't know was that footage of Dr. Amron was actually pirated off the web. And those celebrities, experts say all AI deep fakes created to lure you in. And Dr. Amron says, steal your money.
There's no cream that's going to treat lipedema. It really is impossible.
So what was your gut reaction when you saw these videos touting a product that you have nothing to do with?
I was really aghast.
And
he's not alone.
Reversing my hypertension in just 3 months.
Earlier this year, we told you about this deepfake ad impersonating Al to sell a hypertension product.
I don't have hypertension.
Nor have you ever had any heart attacks.
No, but to the casual viewer, Al Roker's touting this hypertension cure.
Now, our investigation found what experts say are deepfake ads for medical products all over social media.
Start using this cream immediately to prevent the risk.
From this diabetic care cream that uses a fake FDA certificate to this drinkable GLP-1 weight loss product. But remember, there's no liquid GLP-1 that's FDA approved.
It is scary. You don't know what's in them.
Is this the next frontier of AI and scams?
Yes, definitely it is about to explode.
Yoav Karen is CEO of BrandShield, a cybersecurity firm hired by the pharmaceutical industry to investigate who's behind these ads. He says many are traced to shell companies in the Far East, where the trail runs cold.
How profitable is this?
Billions of dollars. Someone can be running this scam from Europe, hosting it in South America, and targeting the U.S. It can be anywhere.
Is that what makes it so difficult for these scammers to be prosecuted and for people to get their money back?
Yes, totally.
In response to our story, Oprah told us she does not sell any product and has a dedicated security team doing takedowns of false ads found on social media every day. Meta told us this ad is no longer on Facebook, and it uses celebrity facial recognition tech to remove deep fakes.
It's terrible that they scam people.
For her $300, Beth did receive a cream in the mail, but says it hasn't helped her lipedema at all. She reported it as fraud to her credit card company.
It didn't work, and the color is not very pleasant. The smell's not very pleasant. So I just warn everybody, do not purchase.
Now, we tried tracking down the companies behind that lipedema cream and the other products. We were unable to reach anyone for comment. We did also reach out to Kelly Clarkson and Carney Wilson. We didn't hear back. But here's the key. If you are thinking about buying anything online, first, just scroll down a little further and look at the user comments. Often people will flag if it is a scam. And then always talk to your doctor before you consider ingesting or purchasing any medical product.
Because you have no idea what's in there.
Exactly. You don't know what's in that jar she was using.
Right? She got something. And in some cases, people are getting pills. They're getting injectables. You do not want that.
It is really easy to get tricked.
And it is this difficulty of, it's like medical whack-a-mole.
Yeah.
Trying to find it, get them taken down, and within a day, they're up again.
Right.
And enough people do it to make it worth it for the thieves. So thank you for shining a light.
Good advice, Vic.
All right, let's get another check of the forecast.
Okay, and this is the real me giving it to you. So here we go. We look today, the sunshine returns here in the east. We've got that cold air coming into the plains that will be making its way south and east, and a gorgeous day out west with some snowy conditions in the central Rockies. That's what's going on around the country. Here's what's happening in your neck of the woods. That's your latest weather. Best time of the morning.
Feel that, buddy.
Loaded Pop Start.
That's 800 pounds of Pop Start in a 100-pound bag.
That's all you need is that Pop
That's
Start.
right, but let's get right to it. We're going to start with Spotify. The streamer just dropping its annual Wrapped roundups, giving users all the data about their most streamed music of the year. Here are the top 3 songs around the world in 2025. Lady Gaga, Bruno Mars. Their collaboration, Die With a Smile, is #1, followed by Billie Eilish, Birds of a Feather, and another Bruno collab, APT with Rosé and Bruno Mars. Bruno's got 2 out of the top 3.
Wow.
Well, we peeked at our own Wrapped list, and here are the results. Savannah, your top song of the year was Ella Langley's Warrant for the Win.
Oh, I love this entire record. You are the one who told me about Ella Langley. You're like, you're going to love this record.
I know your taste, and that's a great song. Willie, what was your song that was on repeat?
Well, I will say this is a shared account with my kids, but we're all over Morgan Wallen this year. His new album, I'm the Problem, was a heavy rotation. It was like our top 10 songs.
Yeah, love that. Uncle Al?
Same as always, Philadelphia Freedom.
Oh,
yeah.
What a shot.
Same. I thought it might be the 18.
What it was last year?
Yeah, it was. It was. It's between the A-Team and Elton John.
Yeah.
What
about you, Clark?
Mine was probably Morgan Wallen or Stick Figure. I'm always looking for some calming music at the house. And by the way, if you use Spotify and you want to find your own Wrapped recap, it's in the app now, plus a new feature this year, including the new Wrapped Party feature that turns listening into a competition with your friends. You can also find out which of the 6 clubs your listening habits puts you in. Just go to today.com for all the details.
Quote by Taylor Swift.
They said that was Club Serotonin.
I'm not sure. Next up, our buddy Miley Cyrus. Big congratulations are in order. She is engaged to musician Max Mirando. The two have been linked together for a few years now. She spoke to People magazine about the big news while promoting her feature on the new Avatar soundtrack, sharing that she's prioritizing keeping those details very private, but nonetheless, big congrats to Miley and Max. Next up, Song Sung Blue, the stars of the upcoming movie about singers and a Neil Diamond tribute band, just surprised one lucky bar here in New York City. Hugh Jackman and Kate Hudson had everybody in the bar singing along during their impromptu performance of Sweet Caroline. That looks like our Today Anchor holiday party.
Sure does.
Another one we do at like 1 p.m. Song Sung Blue from our sister company Focus Features is out this Christmas. But first, we're going to be sitting down with Hugh and Kate right here. Looking forward to that in Studio 1A. Next up, Countdown to Christmas is on, and Billboard just dropped its list, counting down some of the favorite Yuletide tracks of the 21st century, starting with this Sia song. That is a good one. Sia's snugly hit Snowman. Next up, this Ariana Grande holiday chart topper.
Santa, tell me
You know it, you love it. You loved it before Wicked, you still love it. Santa Tell Me's that one. And the #1 spot goes to our neighbor, Miss Kelly Clarkson, for this track. If you've ever been in a shopping mall between Thanksgiving and Christmas, you've heard this one a dozen times. It's her hit Underneath the Tree.
So we couldn't have Mariah Carey because it's just this century.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Next up, Quentin Tarantino, the legendary filmmaker, announcing his ranking. Boy, we got a lot of lists today on Pop Star. Our third list, top 20 favorite films of the 21st century. Wow. Some of his picks may surprise you. We'll count down his top 3. We'll start with Sofia Coppola's 2003 cult classic, Lost in Translation. It's starring Jenna's friend of the week, by the way, Scarlett Johansson and Bill Murray. In Tarantino's second spot, the third installment of the Toy Story series.
Wow. Didn't see that coming.
Tarantino saying, quote, "The last 5 minutes ripped my heart out. If I even try to describe the end, I'll start crying."
Wow.
And his #1 movie, surprise to a lot of us, Black Hawk Down, saying that he rewatched the Ridley Scott 2001 war drama recently and called it a feat of direction beyond extraordinary.
I bet the streaming for all 3 of those
Oh, they're gonna go up. How about Gilmore Girls? We're going to end on that. Fans of the show will remember the Netflix reboot ended with Rory writing a book about life with her mom.
It's the first 3 chapters.
It feels light. You must have left my mother out.
I sat down.
Well, now an actual Gilmore Girls book is coming to life, except this one's co-written by the real-life Lorelai, Lauren Graham, and the show's creator, Amy Sherman Palladino. We can exclusively announce an untitled book is in the works, taking readers behind the scenes of the beloved series, but you're going to have to wait a little bit for this one. It's coming out to be published in the fall of 2027.
Okay.
And that's your pop star.
That's a heck of a pop star. You were right. That was way
going on now.
No, just so much.
All the lists.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's a lot.
Squeeze it in.
Watch it again if you want.
Just ahead, guys, Sydney Sweeney and Amanda Seyfried joining us fresh off the red carpet premiere of their new movie. We can't wait to catch up with them right after your local news.
Today's Season of Giving is sponsored by Toyota. Let's go places.
Well, we got something very special this morning. We're shining a light on a special organization, the Boys and Girls Clubs of America. I was a Boys and Girls Club member myself growing up in California. Both my parents worked. I went to the Boys and Girls Club every day after school. And now for nearly 2 decades, our sponsor Toyota has supported the club, which creates safe spaces where kids can learn and grow. We've got a group right here on our plaza from the Boys and Girls Club of Newark. Give it up for them, everybody. Vice President of Operations Cynthia Banks is here. Another former club kid, NASCAR star Bubba Wallace. Good to see you guys
Good morning.
today.
Thank you.
Bubba, tell me a little bit about your story and your connection.
Yeah, I was a club kid as well. Spent many days after school learning and trying to utilize all the things that I've learned now. Now I'm 32 years old. I'm just a bigger kid.
Yeah.
Being able to give back to the kids here and across the country has been a big mission of ours. And so it's just awesome to be here for on behalf of Toyota and with you guys.
And Cynthia, you've been doing the Lord's work for a long time. How long have you been working?
38 plus years.
In Newark. God bless
Yes.
you. Awesome. What keeps you coming back? Tell me about the work
The
that
kids.
you do. Yeah.
It's coming back when a young person says thank you for being there, talking to me, just listening to what I have to say. Programs that we do STEM, smart moves, literacy, helping those that need that additional support so that they can become productive citizens. It's being an aunt, an uncle, whatever it is that a child needs, supporting and being there, not only for the child, but for the parents. And I thank Toyota for what they've done. I thank you for having us here. Because the holiday season, with all the things that are going on in the world now, parents are shuffling. Do I pay my rent? Do I buy food or do I buy gifts? And we become that filler in to support whatever their needs might be.
Yeah. Is there a need that you think of at the Boys and Girls Club in Newark that you could use?
There's a lot that we can use, transportation, support, just families, making it able for boys and girls throughout to be able to function, to support whatever needs they might have.
Tell me more, Cindy, about the transportation need that you have.
Well, you want to have safe spaces. Kids want to be able to go to and from the clubs.
Yeah.
And parents are very protective. In this day and age, you have to make sure that your child is safe. And we're not allowed as staff to transport children because of insurance purposes.
That's a problem.
So you want more kids to come, but they are not going to cross certain boundaries or borders.
Yep.
So if you have a way of getting them to and from, that lightens the load on parents.
Yep.
It helps those that are working, not worrying about, well, where am I going to put my child?
Yeah, you also need a vessel for that, don't you?
Oh,
you need a vehicle for that. Well, Cynthia, maybe this will help. How about this brand new 2025 Toyota Tundra? This new car is going back with you. You take that, Cynthia. This car now belongs to the Boys and Girls Club of Newark. Give them a round of applause.
Thank you
We hope this helps a small bit of your transportation needs there.
Thank you.
Really is incredible. Bob, you got another surprise on you.
Yes, I do. And on behalf of Toyota, we want to be able to donate $215,000 to the club, to you guys. And personally for me, since all you do is seeing how you inspire these kids, I want to donate another $50 grand and to the cause myself.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. And,
Absolutely.
That is awesome.
It's an awesome gift. It's humbling to be here to receive such accolades and such rewards. And the families, what you're doing for the families that come to our doors, because as you being a former member, you know that people walk with their feet, and it's a number of feet that cross the threshold coming into our Boys and Girls Clubs.
Well, hopefully these things will help. We actually got one more. Uncle Al, where is Uncle Al?
I'm back here with Carson, back of the truck. We got a little surprise here underneath this. Here you go.
Here we go. It's all for you.
There you go.
Get in there. Let's check
all
it
this
out.
for you guys. There you go.
What do you got?
Merry Christmas.
Oh,
how about that?
Ooh, get that up for me.
All those toys for you guys. Cynthia.
Let's give them a big round of applause and say thank you.
Another huge thanks to our sponsor, Toyota, for stepping up big. Bubba, thank you, brother.
Absolutely.
Cynthia, thank you. Merry Christmas to you guys. Kids, we'll see you soon. Willie, let's go over to you.
Great stuff out there, Carson. Thanks. Look who I've got here. The stars of the new thriller everyone's talking about. Fans can't wait to see. The Housemaids, Sydney Sweeney, Amanda Seyfried. But first, this is Today on NBC. It's Christmas. We are back with not one, but two acting powerhouses, Amanda Seyfried and Sydney Sweeney. They have teamed up to bring the best-selling book, The Housemaid, to the big screen. It's the story of a struggling woman starting over as a live-in helper for a wealthy couple. But what begins as a dream job quickly turns into a world of danger and deceit.
Oof. Okay, so the job is mostly organizing, cleaning, light cooking, if you're up for that.
Oh, absolutely. I love to cook.
Amazing. And then you would be helping me with my daughter. She's Cecilia, Cece. She's 7 years old, and, well, she's amazing.
Well, I can't wait to meet her.
Oh, good. Okay. Would you like a grand tour so you can see what you're getting yourself into?
Sure.
And Sydney, good morning.
Good morning.
See, that's like where things start, and it really unravels from there.
Yeah,
wouldn't
no
you
one
say?
is as they seem.
Nothing.
Great.
Can I start before we get into the movie with a happy birthday to
Thank you very much.
Amanda
Yeah,
Seyfried,
thanks.
starting your birthday here on the Today Show?
I'm starting here. Yeah, couldn't be better.
Your mom might be watching, perhaps.
She's definitely
If
watching.
you want to say hello, you can say hi to your mom. Yeah.
Hi, Mommy. And my kids, they have a 2-hour delay. Hi, babies.
They'll
Hi,
wa-
Tommy.
There you
Hi,
go.
Finn. Can I keep going?
Yeah, the whole family.
No, kidding.
Yeah, we'll forget the movie and go through the entire family. Congratulations on this, Sydney. I was just telling you guys, people are just so amped for this, partly because the two of you are in it, but also because of the huge success of this book. You, I understand, read the book a couple of years ago and were like, we've got to do this.
I mean, who doesn't read this book and just freak out over it? It's delicious. It's juicy. There's so many layers to it. I was obsessed with it.
And so, Amanda, you say this is one of the best, favorite, most exciting characters you've ever
It's
dug
absolutely
into.
the most fun role I've ever been given the opportunity to play. Yeah, it's I've never had the space to go so wild without giving any spoilers. Yeah,
And Paul Feig is a master
The director, Paul Feig,
Yeah.
Bridesmaids, and a million other things that people love.
Yeah.
So you've been a fan of Amanda's for some time, Sydney. So when you read the book, you were like, Paul Feig and Amanda Seyfried?
There was no one else. I was like, please, please, I hope you want to do this.
So was there some recruiting involved, or how did this work?
My agents were like, Paul Feig, Sydney Sweeney, New Jersey. And I'm like, I'm in. I don't need to read the script. No, but truly, I knew this book was such a beloved book. And I loved the fact that we had the opportunity to work together with Paul. It was perfect. And New Jersey.
And you keep coming back to Jersey. I'm from Jersey,
Love
too,
it.
so respect
It was great.
that.
The crew, they were amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good.
We made ourselves a home.
We did.
You know, it's watching the two of you and the way this thing, as I said, kind of unravels, Sydney. It's like, okay, she's in for a job. We know there's a little bit of a troubled past. We learned that. But you can't imagine how aggressively insane things will get from there.
No.
What was it like just for the two of you to be in these scenes as this relationship kind of escalates together?
We were having so much fun. I think because it was so, there were so many twists and turns, and it was crazy
And dark at times.
Yeah, and unexpected. And we were just having a really great time
I know,
doing
we
it.
also, we kind of are on the same page when it comes to our process, and so we just had fun. I mean, you have to bring levity to some dark content, and I don't know. I think I think the dynamic we have in the movie is kind of electric because of the fact that we got along so well.
Yeah. Is it true there was something called a girls' room in the house where you were shooting, or you guys could just go and hang
There was
and
just
do,
there was a big bed. It was someone's bedroom, and then we just all sit on the bed. And
knit and crochet.
Well, I crocheted. I was in a hole of yarn, and then there was a part of the bed that I didn't take over, and then everybody would sit around.
We'd lay there and sit.
Yeah, our friends would sit on the floor. I mean, it was cozy. Yeah.
Just decompressed, covered in makeup, blood, and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, there was a lot of blood. Wait, spoilers.
That's we can't
What?
spoil.
Oh,
There's
okay.
no
blood.
Not on you guys.
No,
Sorry.
Nina's perfect.
Right, everything's great.
Yeah.
The movie's incredible. Got to ask you about Euphoria, season 3. You just wrapped shooting. I know you can't say a word about it, but
I can't.
What generally can people expect? Because they're so excited for this.
I mean, Cassie and all of Euphoria, it's a crazy season. She's really discovering herself this year, and it's going to be a wild one.
I have no doubt that it will be a wild one. As much as we can say for now. I mentioned it's your birthday. We have a little something for you, Miss Amanda. Is Al Roker nearby? Al Roker. I think, is this your first cake of the day, I hope?
Oh, it's my first cake of today.
Yeah, just of the day.
First of many.
Magnolia.
Happy birthday.
What a
From our
dream
friends
boat.
at
I love you so
Magnolia
much.
Bakery.
Oh my God, thank you so much. This is from Al.
And from Magnolia, which is as good as it gets.
And
Good
from
stuff.
Magnolia. I'm just gonna take this. I'm just gonna eat it right now.
Yeah,
All right,
just
go
get
right
your hands
ahead.
to that. Well,
We need a fork.
While you dig in, Amanda, there's one other thing.
What?
I know you made a very dear friend shooting Mamma Mia 2.
Yeah.
And she's on the phone right now and wanted to wish you a happy birthday. Are you there, ma'am?
Yeah. Hey, babe. How are you?
Hey,
It's
Grandma. I love you. You're my.
How are you?
I'm better now. I miss you.
Oh God, baby, I wouldn't get up for anybody this early.
3 hours early. I'm early. I love you so much.
Except I have to tell you something. I'm a huge fan of this show. I don't see this part. I said.
This is.
Oh.
You cut.
Did we lose Cher? Right before she was going to sing, too. Maybe
Yeah, she was gonna sing her greatest hits. Oh, there you are.
Cher, is there any chance? Do you want to do a little happy birthday? I don't want to put you on the spot. I know it's early.
You don't have to.
No, you know what? I just came from the doctor yesterday, and I'm not in my best voice. Okay,
Understood.
so no, baby, just
You sound pretty damn good to me.
remember.
I love
Just remember, I sing.
Okay.
Cher, thanks for calling in. We always love talking to you.
favorite lady.
Come see
Thank
us
you
in
so
person
much.
soon.
Oh my God. You're the best. I love
Pretty
you.
good start to your birthday, huh?
Happy birthday.
I love you.
And by the way, on a footnote to the
Thank
Mamma
you.
Mia story, maybe Mamma Mia 3, we get a little Sydney Sweeney involved in
Yeah, and then you can work with Cher.
That's out there.
It doesn't work with you. I'm good.
I think. Listen, it would just be a dream. Let's
do
get
it.
going on
Let's
it.
do it. Let's get
What are
going.
we waiting for?
Well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Congratulations on this movie. It's going to go
Thanks.
nuts. People
Thank
are going to
you.
love it. We'll remind everyone, The Housemaid hits theaters on December 19th. Thanks, guys. Happy birthday, Amanda.
You were literally just talking
Guys.
about Magnolia.
I know, and and another cake in my lap.
Just the first of many today, guys.
How fun. You guys, I'm with Lady A. I know they could sing a happy birthday. Oh, it's so, I know. We'll do it for you, Amanda. They are here. Actually, they're going to perform a holiday favorite. I'm so happy. I love your first Christmas album, and now they got another one on the way. But first, this is Today on NBC.
Such a precious child. Later on.
So happy to have Lady A here. Okay, Volume 2. It took a decade or more, but it's here.
Yes.
Why now?
Well, we really wanted to tour for Christmas. We've never done a Christmas tour before, and we thought we need new music. There's so many more Christmas songs to record, and so we went in, we cut 2 originals, and made Volume 2 of On This Winter's Night.
We'll start the tour Friday in Atlanta. It'll end on the 23rd. 3 shows, the Ryman.
The Ryman, yeah.
It's gonna be great.
Thank you. Merry
Check out the new
Christmas.
album, everybody.
We
this
love you.
winter's night, and the tour is going to be out.
We're back after your local news. Thanks, guys.
You guys.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.